Hello and welcome. Nat 203 Iridology presentation. Today's topic, the 7 eye zones. Now if you'll note at the upper right hand corner of the red poster, we have a very colorful iris. Now in order from the pupil in the center of the eye to the outer rim of the iris are the 7 zones. Let's take a look. Number 1, the stomach is in peach. Number 2, in pink, is where we would find signs of the intestine. Number 3, in blue, we would look for indications for our heart, adrenals, pancreas, pineal gland, pituitary, gallbladder, bronchi. Number 4, in yellow, we would look for signs of the prostate, uterus, and skeleton. Number 5, in red, is where our brain, lung, liver, thyroid, and kidneys correspond within the iris. Number 6, in dark green, is where we find signs of the muscles, lymphatic system, circulatory system, and motor nerves. And lastly, on the very outer rim of our iris is our skin and sensory nerves in light green. Now, very important to note are the 3 iris types. That is the lymphatic, the biliary, and hematogenic. First, type 1 is a blue color. Type 2 is a light brown color, and type 3 is denoted by a brown color. So, genetically, each iris is predisposed to certain potential conditions, and the 3 types make up the 3 primary constitutions. This can be further evaluated by the color and patterns within each type, and this is what gives us an additional 7 subtypes within these 3 main constitutional types. It's interesting to note that type 1 and type 2 are the only one that contain these additional subtypes. Now, using this system, a person who may be susceptible to tumor growth can actually be identified. Let's talk about eye constitution. It can be seen by observing the weave of the fibers within the iris. Note figure A, B, C, and D. Similar to choosing high-quality sheets that have higher thread counts, the more fibers are tightly woven, the stronger the resilience of the individual. So if we factor in the location and shape and eye color signs illustrated in yellow by the arrows 1, 2, and 3, this becomes a useful tool. Similar to Google Maps, one can actually map out potential areas of concern for the clients by location. This becomes a complement in preventive measures and improved states of wellness. There are 4 subtypes that are found in all 3 iris types that factor resilience. A is neurogenic, B, anxiety titanic, C, polyglandular, and D, connective tissue. Notice in A, the spokes appear more numerous and closer together. And as we go on with B, it's less, C, even more less, and D, the least, representing the most or very resilient constitution, a less resilient constitution, a least resilient constitution, and also a moderate constitution, which is C, polyglandular. So keep in mind to think solid, like an oak tree, or tightly woven, like fine silk. Thank you for your time.